Well, recent COVID-19 lockdowns in China are leading to economic slowdowns, and those are causing headaches for the business community really across the world. Last week, a European Chamber of Commerce in China survey found almost a quarter of businesses were considering moving current or planned investments out of the country. That's more than double the number at the start of the year. So here for more analysis on all of this is Jörg Wuttke. He is the president of the European Union Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for joining us. So first off, I mean, the whole idea behind this zero COVID approach is to stop the spread of COVID, to curb infections. Is it actually working?
Well, it did work for about a year and a half or 2 years. But of course, now with Omicron, we have a different mutant. And China, unfortunately, still uses the old toolbox. We have 160 million people above 60 years old that are less or very badly vaccinated, and they are very vulnerable. So in short, they're holding us hostage here in the economy. It's 160 million that have to get vaccinated fast in order to give China the chance to open up again. But we are not there yet anytime soon.
It's interesting. My husband went shopping over the weekend, and he came back and he said to me, I think we're already seeing shortages because of what's happening in China. I know the European Union Chamber of Commerce in China sent a letter to the country's cabinet detailing the measures to control COVID-19 and how they've disrupted European companies, and you urged them to revise the policy. Can you explain how China's policies have already begun to sort of bring us back to the disruptions that we saw, 2 years ago?
Well, what we have been recommending was the so-called Singapore model, meaning people can stay at home if they have Omicron. Secondly, of course, you have a third booster, which is based on mRNA and not on the same Chinese vaccine, and that you open up the country more and vaccine and vaccine and vaccine again. But China is not willing to do so. Actually, the day after I launched my survey, the Politburo made it very clear, zero tolerance it's going to be. I think the problem really is that they have a narrative which is based on the past success, and they don't know how to change it, because Singapore model would require that they rely on a foreign vaccine, which is face losing for this party. We've done stories on how people are getting upset about this in Singapore, where people are in Shanghai, where people have been very, very vocal. I mean, they've been under lockdown for like a month now. I'm wondering if you think these measures are going to take a toll on Xi Jinping at all, his popularity, his ability to hold on to power, or do you think that, at this point, he has been so successful enough that there will be no sort of negative repercussions? I see no impact on the president. I see that the storyline that comes out of the propaganda is very solid. The narrative is very successful, will carry on. Of course, it's going to be more and more stretched every day. And you can see scenes in Shanghai which are unbelievable. People are really starting to protest. I mean, no wonder after 36 days in lockdown and no end in sight. But the president, I guess, gets his third term in fall, and maybe that gives him enough leverage in order to then change the storyline. I see virtually no change until then, though the economy requires it. And again, if China sneezes, the world catches a cold economically.
That is so true. We're already seeing it. Jörg Wuttke, thank you very much.
Thank you.